Hello and welcome to Sport This Morning. I'm Cecilia Amorgbe.
It's great to have you join us again. I'm Tyre Salah.
We'll get started with the show. And of course, today the Nigerian Basketball League will definitely start at the National Stadium. The opener is a big one between two top sides. We're looking forward to that.
Yeah, we can't wait. I mean, we're doing a lot of basketball on the show today, Cecilia. So, Nigerian Men's Basketball League tipping off today, and we've seen the Women's Basketball League start already, so it promises to be a very exciting season.
Also on the program, the NBA. Well, the regular season is over and the playoffs start this weekend. All is set for the playoffs.
All is set, and Cecilia, the playoffs, this is when absolute legends are made and born, however you want to put it. So I can't wait at all. I can't wait for tip-off on Saturday. Also on the show, let's talk football this time around, and it's the UEFA Champions League. Real Madrid versus Bayern Munich yesterday night, and Cristiano Ronaldo steps up big time with 2 away goals to lead Real Madrid past Bayern Munich by 2-1. So you have to say Real Madrid are in the driving seat now. Next week they host Bayern Munich at the Bernabeu, and you think, but this one is not over, Cecilia. That's just it's not over because you see the first half was more Bayern, second half was Real Madrid. Once they got that red card, they were just hanging on, to be honest.
So it seems without Lewandowski, the firepower will not just be there. Because Vida got the chance to actually put them in the game, but he just couldn't do that.
What's that about? We'll talk more about that, right?
Yeah, definitely.
That penalty was horrendous.
Vicious anger. Actually, we can describe such shots.
Oh my.
Talk about the NBA now. Games, regular season all over. Final games played overnight.
Yeah, final round of games played in NBA early this morning, and it was all about the Boston Celtics because they defeated the Milwaukee Bucks 112-94, and because of that victory, they've been able to clinch top spots in the Eastern Conference, and they will have home court advantage in the playoffs. That's in the East. And Isaiah Thomas, Hall Horford, Avery Bradley, Gerald Green, all these players, they're very dangerous sets, and you can't really underestimate the Boston Celtics at all. Cecilia, if things go as planned, the Celtics will meet the Cleveland Cavaliers in the final. Yes.
Of the Eastern Conference.
Yeah, but let's not get too ahead of ourselves.
All right. We'll look at that result then.
Okay, other results, we have the Cleveland Cavaliers. They lost. They've been very off and on in recent months. They lost against the Toronto Raptors 98-83. That's how that one ended. And the Cavs are second in the East. Elsewhere, we saw the Chicago Bulls defeat the Brooklyn Nets. Cecilia, he ended 112-73 in favor of Chicago. And because of that win, they've been able to clinch the final playoff spot in the Eastern Conference. Jimmy Butler, Dwayne Wade, Rajon Rondo, all those players, Robin Lopez, they're very good players on their day, and they can turn it on. So that's another thing to watch out for, the Chicago Bulls. But going up against Boston Celtics, that might just be a bridge too far for them to cross. Elsewhere, we also saw the Portland Trail Blazers defeat the New Orleans Pelicans in that particular game there. They won that match, and the Trail Blazers, Cecilia, they've already qualified for the playoffs to take on the Golden State Warriors. And last but not the least, talking about the Warriors, they defeated the LA Lakers 109-94. Kevin Durant scoring 29 points, grabbing 8 rebounds, and recording 5 assists. So we're all set for the playoffs now. We have the matchup in the Western Conference playoff round 1. It's the Grizzlies versus the Spurs. Cecilia, Memphis Grizzlies will take on the San Antonio Spurs. I don't know if you are, what's likely to happen in this one? Let's start with the Eastern Conference. First of all, Pacers will take on the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Bucks versus Toronto Raptors. Atlanta Hawks will play against the Washington Wizards, and the Bulls will take on the Boston Celtics.
But I think it's going to be a tough one. But for me, Cavs will always get this one.
Cavs, right? Cavs against the Pacers. The Pacers have Paul George, and is, I mean, on any given day, you can actually
looking at the Cavs who kind of drop their game, so to speak, towards the end of the regular season. I'm talking about the Cavs, and they drop their games, but then that firepower will come when they play.
So you think they can just switch it on like a switch?
They can switch it
on. They just switch it on, right?
Yeah, we'll do that. Now the Western Conference, you have Spurs and Grizzlies. Of course, we know who the favorites are. Spurs definitely. Clippers and Jazz. Clippers favorite. Trailblazers and Warriors. Warriors favorite. Thunder and Rockets. I won't put my money on.
Oh, this one. I mean, the front runners.
It can go anyway
For the MVP. I mean, it's been all about James Wade, James Harden, and Russell Westbrook. And they get one. I don't think they should actually factor in the regular season voting for the MVP now. Because that's totally different.
It's done. And for me, it should be unanimous.
No, it shouldn't be unanimous because James Harden has had a great year as well. So obviously, Russell is favorite to win that particular award. But then we have to give credit to players like James Harden as well, to Kawhi Leonard as well, too, from the San Antonio Spurs. He's had a great time as well, too. But it's all about the playoffs. Tip-off is on Saturday. It's going to be fast and furious.
And regular season.
Sorry?
Okay. Now, it's all about someone who had chosen to break a record, set another record, triple-double, and you're saying he can't just be MVP. If he can't, I'll stop watching the NBA.
I said not unanimous. Obviously, he's going to win it.
Now, we have someone who is now a player and owner of a club. I'm talking about Didier Drogba. Phoenix Rising of United Soccer League have confirmed that what Didier Drogba assigned for them as a player owner for the team. I've never heard of that before. You're a player, you're also part owner of a particular team. You're going to give your all, but on the field of play and in the bedroom. Good
one. I mean, Cecilia, when players get to the end of their career, it's either they go into punditry. That's the in thing now. That's the one that is reigning. It's the easier one, because all you have to do is analyze and talk and sit in a very comfortable chair, and it's quite easy doing that one. You can go into coaching as well, to managing, which is the most difficult obviously. I mean, we've seen ex-players.
I think the easiest is just sitting down and talking about
what your former mates are doing. Exactly, yeah. And we've seen great ex-players that have